In this video, we're going to talk about the Sims Dealer's Choice. It's a freestyle board that you can ride around the mountain. When it comes to this board, it's not a one-dimensional freestyle board, and it's one of those boards that doesn't completely fall into the all-mountain category. It's not limited to what it can do based on how it's built. It's designed to send big jumps, to cruise agreement with friends, and to even slash some POW. But it has more focus on the freestyle aspect of things. It's got solid snap to it. It's got a great flex pattern that makes it beneficial in the park. You popping pills again, John? Gotta figure out who the hell your dealer is. Get you off this stuff, you're hooked. This is worse than when you had that anabolic steroid addiction. We all know how that turned out. This board features Sims Shockwave Camber, which is a micro camber zone into a flat section just outside the inserts into rocker. This is gonna give you an easy to engage pop and snap underfoot, but a looser, surfier feel out in the tip and the tail. It's gonna be easy to press and engage with, but you're gonna be able to drive it with power when you need to. The Dealer's Choice has one of those unique park flex patterns where it's really soft in the tips, then it gets a little stiffer right before the inserts, then it stiffens up under the inserts, and then it goes soft again between the feet with a lot of torsional flex. This board's very playful, yet lively. Now you would think with a board that's very playful and lively that it wouldn't be stable, but you'd be wrong. This board is stable. The only time I noticed any real chatter with it was hauling ass through really rutted out terrain, and even then it was very mild. It didn't buck me around. So this board's actually, solid ride. This is one of those boards that you can be assertive and load up on and get a lot of pop with, or you can be lazy and laid back and skate pop with it. It's one of those boards where you don't have to bring your A game, but when you do, you get more out of it, and when you don't, you still get a solid response. This board made me go out and just find different things to launch off of because the pop was solid enough for it. When it comes to jumps, this board's at home on them. Small, medium, and even large ones, although I would say anything over like 35, 40 feet, if you're not a solid jumper, you're gonna be pushing it with this board. It really excelled at like that medium-sized jump. There are huge sweet spots in the tip and the tail of this board. They just lock into presses and butters. It's one of those boards that you really don't need to actively know where the sweet spot is to engage it. You can be lazy and still butter and press with it. This is one of those boards that's solid for jibbing, bonking, buttering, playing around on the mountain, having fun, twisting, swiveling, and sizzling. It's a board that if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you're gonna be fine with buttering and jibbing on. This board was quick and nimble, edge to edge. I never had a problem setting it up for a turn. It locks into carves. You can really steer it right underfoot if you want. You can drive this board aggressively. It's one of those boards that's very versatile in how you carve with it. You don't really necessarily have to be like, oh God, I'm gonna just push it through a hard carve right now. You can be doing a mellow turn, snap out of it, lock yourself into a hard carve in your next turn. This is a board for the park rider that does it all and wants a little more oomph in it. Something that they can push into and get good rebound and snap out of, but still be laid back or lazy when it counts. Okay, Dealer's Choice. What other boards are we looking at with this? The Rosnell Retox, the Rome Gangplank, the Interior Plane Project Haro, the Outsiders from Capita, the GNU Space Case, the DC Ply. All right, so now you've decided what snowboard you're gonna get, and you're going to decide where you're gonna buy it. If you're shopping local, awesome. Slap your local shop guys a high five and tell them they're killing it. But for those of you that are buying online, why don't you shop from one of the links we have down below? That way you support us and you get a deal on your snowboard. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That way you can see all the relevant or irrelevant snowboarding content that we're putting out for you guys. So smash that bell down below. That way you're getting a notification. And I'll see you guys in another video.